Hello, everybody. It is a great evening. I'm Mike Blankenship. Alongside me, Walter Dixon. Welcome to another wonderful edition of Wildfire Championship Wrestling
Reignition.
Walter Dixon.
Hey, that's a first for us. We actually got in sync there,
Hey.
kind of.
In sync. Oh,
No. Speaking of, in sync was really big the last time we were in this building.
That's right, folks. If you haven't noticed by now, me and Walter Dixon are actually inside our old stomping grounds. We are in the gymnasium of Pike County Central High School. We're in the Hawk's Nest, Walter
We
Dixon.
are in the Hawk's Nest, home of the Hawks.
They actually let us back in this place.
Well, they shouldn't have.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
God help us all. We're in here now. But no, we just wanted to stop and talk to the people about what's coming up this weekend. January 27th, 2024, Winter Brawl taking place right here inside this very building, Pike County Central High School, presented by Wildfire Championship Wrestling, sponsored by the Pike County Central High School cheerleading squad. It's a great opportunity to be back in this building.
Absolutely. We've been in here a couple times just checking everything out, trying to get the show ready. But as you can see behind us, all of these seats, folks, we are looking to get every single one of these blue seats filled Saturday night, just to send these cheerleaders off to Orlando for national cheer competition.
Hey, people, look, straight like this. Class of 2000, class of what, 2002?
2002.
Kobe Carmichael's class of 2010. I know that there are enough people from those three graduating classes inside this county and eastern Kentucky area that we can put butts in seats every 18 inches if I'm not sitting here tonight.
Amen.
And I mean, seriously, get out, support these girls. They're really working hard for this. It's a great opportunity. Let's talk about the card coming down. I mean, this is great.
This is turning into an amazing card. I mean, look, we've got the legends, right? We've got Ricky Morton, one half of the Rock and Roll Express.
Absolutely.
We have the franchise, Shane Douglas, former NWA, former ECW champion, as well as multiple other championships in WCW and WWE.
WWF Intercontinental Champion, WCW United States Champion, Tag Team Champion. The list goes on and on.
And Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Tommy Rich, former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, going to be in this very gymnasium.
I don't think any of those guys have ever been in this building.
I wouldn't say that. I think Ricky Morton's made some appearances,
It's
maybe
possible.
Shane Douglas, but I can tell you for a fact this is Tommy Rich's first time inside this gymnasium. It's going to be a banger of a night, and we're going to have fun.
Yeah, we are going to have a blast, but you forgot one.
I forgot one?
Well, you forgot four.
Hit me, brother.
The Russians. The Wildfire Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Russians.
Oh, God.
As well, you know.
Seriously?
They will be here.
Oh, boy.
They will be on site right here in the Hawk's Nest.
You know, you got to give the devil his due, I guess. They are the Wildfire Tag Team Champions, but where there's one or two, there's always that idea that there's a third one.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've got Vladimir 1, Vladimir 2, and then you got Boris and Natasha.
Is that like Larry, Daryl, and Daryl?
Yeah, my brother Daryl and my other brother Daryl. Yeah.
Only in Russian.
Oh, yeah, that's Russian brother Daryl and other brother Daryl. Yeah.
And then you got Ava Zukov walking around with that flag. I've seen that promo.
I thought her name was Natasha.
No, it's Ava Zukov.
Where'd I get Boris and Natasha?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Well, yeah, I know it's Rocky and Bullwinkle, but I mean, come on. They just look like Boris and Natasha.
Anyway. Moving along, I mean, you really wonder, what are they going to be up to this time?
Well, who knows? We can expect them to probably be in the vicinity of Wildfire Tommy Rich and Cousin Richie Rich.
Absolutely. You know, and on the same topic, you've got coming up in that show, Ricky Morton's son, Kerry Morton, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion in his own right, going one-on-one with Mr. By the Book, Gaston LaRue.
Gaston LaRue, my goodness, Mr. Four Belts. This kid is on a roll across the nation, picking up gold everywhere he turns. And he's coming into Pike County, Pikeville, Kentucky, right here in the Hawk's Nest to show the golden boy, Kerry Morton, that he belongs in the same sentence as the greatest junior heavyweights of all time.
You know, Kerry Morton is one of those people. He's practically been to the top of the mountain in the
Absolutely.
junior heavyweight division. I mean, let's not
The
count him out.
NWA junior heavyweight champion.
I mean, I actually had a chance to sit down and talk to him in the past, and he's on his A game.
Absolutely.
Gaston LaRue cannot, by one inkling, cut Kerry Morton any slack in this match.
No.
He says he's Mr. By the Book, but yeah,
Well, he does
I'll debate
possess
that.
he does possess the legendary book of wrestling.
Depends on whose legend it is.
Yeah, well.
We'll cut that out. Anyway, you're going to have Tyler Logan going one-on-one with the junior heavyweight champion, Colby Carmichael.
Absolutely. Colby, as we said earlier, Colby is a graduate of Pike County Central High School class of 2010. So all you 2010 graduates, come on out and support your junior heavyweight champion.
That's right.
Hey, and let's be real, this Tyler Logan, this looks like a big kid. From what I've been able to see, he is a big dude, especially for a junior heavyweight.
Absolutely. Other matches on the card, Betty D going up against Reese Ramon. I don't know much about either of them, but I know that there's a lot of heat in that one.
Well, I do know this. Reese Ramon is herself a member of the cheer community.
I think she's a majorette.
She is a majorette. That's correct.
Marshall University, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Marshall University.
And that's one of the cheer, dance, majorettes. I'm not grouping them together because of some sort of negative connotation by any means, but they are part of this culture of female athletes that have become synonymous with becoming fantastic wrestlers. We spoke before, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair in her own right, a cheerleader.
Yeah.
You're going to have also on the card Hillbilly Gil going to be making his debut. You know, I've seen a lot of Hillbilly Gil on Facebook, and he looks like
This guy's country is cornbread. Let's just say it.
Buttermilk cornbread wouldn't hold nothing on him. That's a fact.
This is a corn-fed country boy. He is straight up just, I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. I really do.
You're going to have Corey Sparks on the card.
Corey Sparks back. We haven't seen Corey Sparks with WCW since, Betsy Lane?
No, he was at Floyd Central.
I wasn't at Floyd Central.
Yeah, you weren't at Floyd Central. I understand that. He was at Floyd Central, got a rematch with Colby Carmichael for that junior heavyweight champion. Didn't come up short, but you know what? Anytime you have those two in the ring together, it's a quality match.
Absolutely. But Corey is going up against a monstrous newcomer to the area, Omega D. If you haven't seen this guy, folks, check him out on Facebook, check him out on YouTube, Omega D, last name D-E.
Definitely.
This guy is a monster. I hear that he's rough. I hear that he hits like a freight train. And I just hope Corey's prepared for him. I like Corey. I love his talent. I love his in-ring ability. I just hope he's prepared for this.
Absolutely.
This Mack truck that is Omega D.
And we can't also forget that Arson is going to be in action.
My man Arson.
The soul of Wildfire Championship Wrestling. There's no doubt in my mind.
Hey, every time the man comes through the curtain, the crowd goes nuts.
He is ready to party. That's one thing for sure.
They love him.
They do. They love him. And what's not to love? He's a great person.
The real Wildfire Championship Wrestling party animal.
Absolutely.
I mean, I know he and Richie can kind of battle for that moniker, but hey, it is what it is.
There's always enough to go around.
Absolutely.
Not to mention something that has been bogging me and boggling my mind for the last little bit. We talked about it. Shane Douglas is going to be here. Shane Douglas has an announcement, a message, if you will, for the Wildfire Heavyweight Champion, the ruggedly handsome homicidal maniac, the human horror movie, Adam Newsom.
He's coming out. He has a message for Adam Newsom. We don't have any information other than that, folks.
Last time we saw Shane Douglas in Wildfire Championship Wrestling was at Betsy Lane when he and Adam Newsom loaded A. Dick Vickers into that casket and wheeled his carcass out the door.
They put him in the casket. They put him in the back of the hearse, and the hearse took him off the hill at Betsy Lane High School. Hey,
why?
I've only seen Adam Vickers once since then, and I'm not sure he wasn't a zombie at that point.
Could you imagine what the conversation is about as far as what Shane Douglas got to say? I mean, honestly.
Well, we can sit here and speculate all night, or we can wait till this Saturday.
We definitely can.
And we'll find out for sure.
I still want the inside scoop on this. I think there is something's eating at me. I mean, I don't know what it is, and you know me.
I understand, and I've been putting word out, putting feelers out that I want to try to get a moment to speak with the one and only franchise Shane Douglas before bell time. And
Absolutely.
I have not heard word back.
Well,
so
I mean,
he's keeping it just as top secret, hush-hush as anyone.
If the franchise is watching, Walter Dixon wants that interview. He wants to know, the world wants to know, what is the message? And hopefully we can bring that to the fans.
Just trying to get a little information just to ease my own mind. I mean, I'm curious. I know that the franchise he showed great sportsmanship that night at Betsy Lane in raising Adam's hand, and I know Adam done the same for him. They seem to have hit it off big. I'm curious as to what this could be. You're right.
Absolutely. Folks, like I said, Wildfire Championship Wrestling, Winter Brawl, right here, Pike County Central High School, inside the Hawk's Nest. Imagine this. I mean, in less than 5-6 days? It's Monday,
yeah.
So we got
5 days?
This place is going to be packed.
This place is going to be bumping. We've got all the matches we've already talked about, not to mention all the names that are going to be here. Adam Newsom is bringing some guys with him that are they're going to be doing autographs here.
Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees is going to be here.
Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and I mean that's right up the human horror movie Adam Newsom's lane, right? $5, folks. You can come out and get a autograph with the three of them: Adam Newsom, Michael Myers, and Jason Voorhees. Is that correct?
Good.
Yeah.
As far as I know, if anything changes, we will update the fans. But I think about this, and it goes back to what I'm about to say. Folks, we have been shut in our houses for the last 2 weeks because of this blooming snowstorm that we're just now getting over with. It's starting to melt. This Saturday, for $10 a person, $15 a person ringside, you can get in on some of the greatest action professional wrestling has ever seen in Eastern Kentucky, Wildfire Championship Wrestling. And I'm telling you, it's cheaper than taking your old woman out and feeding her.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you eaten at McDonald's lately? You can't even get the double cheeseburger's not even $1 anymore.
I went down to Peking and ate buffet before me and you. One plate, $17.50. Are you kidding me?
There you go.
Folks, it's natural. It's almost too good to be true. For less than a buffet meal at your local Chinese restaurant, you can come down here and enjoy a great night of action. Do something to help these girls get to Florida. Give back to your community and enjoy some good food. I've heard they're going to have some good food down here.
I heard, now this is just rumor, but I heard not only did they get the cotton candy machine up and running, but there's going to be barbecue and pizza, as well as the standard nachos and chips and hot dogs and candy bars and all the pop. And I even heard there's a possibility that they could have snow cones coming out of this out of this concession stand?
Well, we'll let that all the menu to be determined, but there's only one way to find out for sure, and that's get you a ticket, get down here this Saturday inside this building, Pike County Central High School, Hawk Nest. You know, this just bringing back some memories. Dear God, I've almost got a tear in my eye just sitting here looking around, but it's been a while.
Yeah. Well, 21, 22 years for me, and what, 23, 24 for you?
24 for me.
So,
and like I said, this is the first time, this is probably the longest that I've actually sat down in this gym since the night I graduated. But guys, like I said, only one way to find out. Get you a ticket, get down here this weekend. Bell time at 6. Or I'm sorry, gates open at 6.
gates
bell time
at 6,
7.
bell at 7.
So get down here 6 o'clock, meet and greet with some of these guys, and me and Walter Dixon will sign autographs. I mean, I don't know how that's going to work out, but
we'll be here signing autographs. You're going to have a lot of the superstars here signing autographs, selling merchandise. Come down, bring the kids. It's a fantastic show to support a fantastic program here with the Pike County Central Cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
And we actually have a special message from the cheerleaders.
You know, and we'll get to that, but I do want to say, before we go, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. But guys, like I said, get your tickets, get down here this Saturday, January 27th, Wildfire Championship Wrestling. For Mike Blankenship, Walter Dixon, you all have a great evening, and you said we had a special message. Girls, take it away. Until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.